familiar.
I
Well,
was like, what is this shit? Because he was also an appetite suppressant and it stops you from having like obsessive compulsive racing thoughts. And ever since I took that, and that was like 5 years ago, I haven't had any racing thoughts, So it kind of, she said, you're not going to be on it forever,
right,
you
right.
know, just
Yeah,
learn. You're going to be on it enough to where you can control your anger and your racing thoughts. And she was right. She was
yeah.
right. Once I ran out of that shit, I was like, damn, I don't hate nobody no more. I don't have no more fucking road rage. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened to me? It was weird because I used to have really bad road rage. The only thing I have now, like I said, was when people were in the same aisle as me, I
Yeah.
get annoyed, but I don't say shit. You
And
know what I mean? I just fucking go in another aisle. But then I blame myself because I shouldn't have went into fucking Walmart in the first motherfucking place. All the goddamn people, you know.
yeah.
But that was the best.
Come over here trying
That's
to
the
touch my
best.
toys.
Have you been on Topamax?
I believe I was, but I mean I was on a lot of stuff at the same
I
time.
was on a lot of stuff too at the same time. A lot of stuff. You know what I would do? And I told Ralph this. I was so afraid that I would run out of stuff or stuff didn't work. I would go see other doctors and they would give me other shit, right? So I had all this shit from different doctors. If I took because the Xanax stopped working. I was in the whole benzo family and they don't work, they stop. They
Wow.
just stop.
I still carry that.
What?
The Xanax. I carry it in my purse for emergencies.
They stopped working for me. They stopped working for me. And I went through all of them, all the whole benzo family, and I
Wow.
never went past like 2 milligram, or maybe on Valium I went past 5 or 10, but that shit didn't work. Nothing worked for me. Nothing worked for me because I was in my hypomanic stage and it wasn't gonna work. Nothing was gonna work. I didn't sleep, nothing. They were like literally talking about giving me like methadone patches and
Wow.
all kind of shit.
Now I can't remember if Trazodone was before or after Xanax.
I was on that. I think I was on that.
But
Yeah.
I would have nightmares.
No, the trazodone didn't make me have nightmares. The Elavil amitriptyline did. I would have nightmares about whatever the fuck I saw on television,
Yep.
and usually that was the Animal Planet. I was watching animals and shit. Then I would start dreaming about them motherfuckers chase. I would dream. I would just fall asleep. I would just doze off, and then all of a sudden it would go.
Yeah.
I would literally be in the Serengeti running for my fucking life. I mean, running from alligators and lions and shit and zebras. That shit was crazy.
Oh, I was a vampire slayer every night to the point that when I woke up, I still felt them.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Bad. Yes. Still felt them like holding me down. And yeah, I'm just not going to sleep. I'm just not going
No,
to
no, you know what's funny? I got depressed because I did not want to go to sleep, and I would be so sleepy. I would be so sleepy, but I was afraid to go to sleep because I knew that if I did, it was gonna go.
Yeah.
I was gonna be right in the same fucking spot.
And was it Ambien? Where's that other one that starts with an A? Abilify.
Okay.
So I had Abilify and I had Ambien for sleeping, but every time I took Ambien, you know that sleep where you feel like you're falling and you're
Right.
gonna die. It would do that every time I drifted off. So I was like, I'm not. I can't. I just had to stay awake forever because
Let me tell you about my Ambien experience. When they put me on that, at first, I don't do it anymore, but when I first started taking it years ago, um, I would wake up in the morning, right, with all these Big Macs and tacos from Taco Bell and Burger King. And I was like, where the fuck did this come from? I could never figure out like how it got in the house.
Oh no.
I thought somebody was coming in there putting shit in my house. I would tell my sister, I said, girl, I it's Taco Bell food in here. And it's like even fucking tacos I've been eating off of and shit. I don't understand this shit. I said, somebody been coming in this motherfucker at night eating shit.
No, you.
Fucking morning I wake up, it's like a whole fucking meal. It's this shit every fucking where. What the fuck is going on? I said, somebody coming. I said, and I always accuse my landlord of doing it. I always accused him of being a panty sniffer and a fucking pervert, because when I would come home sometimes, he'd be in my apartment. I go, what the fuck are you doing in here? Are you sniffing my fucking underwear, bitch? Get the fuck out.
Oh my
I
god.
was so fucking mean to that old man. I was. I said, you have no business in here. And then sometimes I would wake up, he would be standing over me, talking about, well, I knocked. You didn't fucking knock. What the fuck are you doing here? And he was like, I think he's probably like 90 years old now. I used to give him a hard fucking time. A hard time. But I knew he was a fucking pervert. And I thought he was coming in my fucking house at night while I was knocked out eating shit.
Oh my god.
And we had it out. I said, well, somebody's been in this motherfucker. I don't even
They're like, oh, here she go again.
I said, I ate a Big Mac in fucking years. What are you fucking talking about? I said, you're coming in here at night eating shit and watching me while I sleep, motherfucker. It was some funny shit, man. So one day, I'm in that trance, and I'm at I think I'm at either McDonald's. I'm at the McDonald's drive-through, and me and this bitch get into an argument over what the fuck it costs in my change, and we getting into it because I know ain't no fucking way this shit don't cost that much, bitch. This is like late at night and shit. How the fuck is this shit costing this much, right? And then I just snapped out of it. And I was like, well, shit, what the fuck am I doing here? What the fuck am I doing here in the driveway? I said, oh my God, I'm the one. I said, I'm the one driving in the fucking car at night, going through fucking drive-thrus, buying this shit. But don't you know I couldn't remember? I would wake up thinking somebody was there, And then I saw it on the news. The news said that there's a new drug on the market called Ambien, and it's causing people to drive while they're asleep.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm on that shit. And that's what's happening to me. And it says it's causing you also to get hungry. It has like this side effect like marijuana. After you take it, you sleep and then you wake up really hungry and you just sleepwalk. People were saying they were cooking in their sleep, whole meals. They couldn't believe it. Yep. All kind of shit. Yep. But like I said, I was waking up with burgers smashed to my face and my chest, tacos and shit. I was like, what is this shit? I said, that motherfucker been up here. That motherfucker been up here.
It's me.
I used to get, what he said to me one day? He said, Mr. Brown said, Miss Thomas, he said, you were good looking, but he had a daughter my age, and I was single. And I was in and out. I was hardly ever home. And when I was just answering my phones. But wherever I went, I used to just forward my business phones to my cell phones. So I was hardly home, and then sometimes I would just crash and sleep, and then I would see that motherfucker. I would see a shadow, and I was like, what the fuck is that? I get up. How did you get in here? Well, I knocked. Well, you always say that shit, but you just come the fuck in. So I had to put like a chain lock, a real fucking sturdy one on my door. So when he opened it, I could hear it,
Yeah.
and it stopped him. Like he couldn't get in that motherfucker no more, But that when that man said to me, if I ever needed anything from the store or errand run, I'm looking at this motherfucker like, you're old as shit. How the fuck are you gonna go to the store and get me anything, motherfucker? What? I should be going to get you shit and cooking you fucking shit. You sound crazy as shit. Get the fuck out of my house. I should cuss that motherfucker out all the time. I gave him a hard time. But then when I said I'm leaving, I'm going to England, the fucking movers, they came, they packed the shit I was taking, and I put shit in storage. And he came and he said, "You really going, huh?" He says, "You gave me a hard time for years." He said, "But you lived here for 10 years and you always paid your rent on time. You never gave me a hard time about the rent." He said, "You just gave me a hard time about this." I said, "Yeah, because you were fucking flirting with me." What the fuck? I'm not crazy. Shit, I know motherfuckers are trying to come on to me. And he said, "But you're going over there by yourself." He's ignoring me, right? Then he said, "Give me a hug, Miss Thomas." And he said, "You be careful." And that shit just brought tears to my eyes, girl, because I felt so bad that I had cussed that motherfucker out for years, accusing him of going through my panty drawer and all kind of shit. You fucking pervert bitch. you know. Oh my God. I was nasty to him. I was. I'm not gonna lie. Motherfucker. Shit.
And
Fucking
leaving food.
huh?
And leaving food by your
Leaving fucking food, girl. Leaving not just food, but McDonald's and Taco Bell and shit. Like he really ate this
Oh.
shit. I said, "You been up here. You been up here." I said, "I'm gonna save this shit till my sisters can fucking see it. They'll know. They'll know. They know I don't eat this shit. They know I don't eat this shit. You know." So it was terrible because I guess in his mind he was probably thinking this bitch is really nuts. She's really fucking nuts. This bitch is crazy. And I was acting like I was because the
Yeah.
Ambien, because I think me and Ralph had a debate about Roseanne blaming the Ambien on her racist remarks.
Oh.
And I said to him, I'm gonna tell you something about Ambien. When you take it and then it starts to work, you can feel it like the effects, and you're trying to fight sleep. It's making you sleepy. You're trying to fight it. It makes you real irritable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real irritable. And I said that's the times when I first started taking it. I said that's the times I would start writing people emails, telling them I was going to kill them. I was going to fuck them
I
up.
had a supervisor who did that last 2 years ago. Yes, she did that. She came back to work so embarrassed and upset. She's like, I can't believe I did that.
But I was trying to explain to him that shit makes you do shit like that. It makes you.
It really does.
I said like right before it starts like you start feeling like, okay, I'm getting sleepy, but you really ain't trying to get sleepy that fucking fast. So you're trying to fight it, and it makes you real irritable. But he couldn't understand what I was saying to him. But I was trying to tell him, listen, I used to write people fucking notes. I would think of somebody that did some shit to me or said some slick shit to me, and I would write him a fucking email and tell him, look, bitch, you
Mm.
know.
Oh, yeah.
And I wouldn't remember. I would remember. They would tell me. My brother would email me back and said, "Sis, did you write this? Everybody's sending this around. Even if it was somebody in my family that fucked with me the wrong way, you know." He would be like, "Well, they're saying that you sent this, that." I said, "Yeah, I probably did. I don't remember that shit. I don't." And I figured out it was the fucking Ambien. So when she was saying that it was the Ambien, I just believed her.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it makes you boisterous, and it makes you give your opinion on people you can't fucking stand.
I
You know.
mean, it was still the truth, but
But I'm saying I know this shit because I know side effects from different fucking shit. I didn't
Yeah.
know anything about antidepressants. And I had to ask some of my customers, did they know anybody that had side effects from these things? And this one guy said, yeah, my son, every time my son falls asleep, he doesn't even fall asleep completely. He has like this sleep anxiety where he'll drift off and all of a sudden he's in a plane. It's crashing
Yep.
and he snaps right out of it. Like you said that you were gonna fall,
I
you
just
know.
jump. I mean, jump so hard,
Yep,
right back out of the sleep. Yeah.
yep, yep. That's that sleep
Ooh,
anxiety. And he was telling me that's what his son would do. He would just up, I was like, oh my God, oh my God.
is the scariest. Oh my god! Like to dread getting sleepy every night because you have to go through that over and over.
No, I told my doctor he had me on the amitriptyline and the Elavil because I had carpal tunnel. If you take amitriptyline slash Elavil in 5 milligrams, it's a muscle relaxer.
Okay.
But it's not really a muscle relaxer. It's just it's an antipsychotic. It makes you sleepy, and it builds up into your system after a while. And that's what it was doing. After a while, it built up into my system and I was having nightmares. And I went to tell him, and I was like, I'm dreaming of fucking 700-foot fucking elephants and tigers and lions and alligators chasing me with fucking guns and shit. And I said, and sometimes it's in the Serengeti, and sometimes it's in a fucking house, and me and my sisters and brothers will see a fucking mouse hole, and we're like, oh my God, there's a hole, let's go in a hole, let's go in a hole, and then when we get in the fucking hole, the fucking mouse is like 700 feet fucking tall with a gun. It's just crazy shit.
Yeah,
I'm
Alice
telling
in
him,
Wonderland.